Black coffee slurping, we're all screwed up, but the world's still turning. I hug my demons, I fist bump Jesus. I thank Poseidon for a sweet surf season. When I arrive, it won't be pretty. From Moscow to the great Mississippi. So I reckon in 21 seconds I'm about to blow this thing straight to the heavens. Still stressing, still second guessing. Paid my price but learned no lesson. So cold, my heavyweight soul, so weighed down by the things that I know. And all told, I got too bold. Heart of gold, no, I do it like that. Like that. I do it like that. Like that. Space wizards, Hollywood blizzards, cheating at cards with Illuminati lizards. From Indiana out to Valhalla, they know my name cause nobody does it better, yeah. And it's strange but I don't mind. I drive off the edge of the earth to kill time. The storm's coming, you better get running. Wherever I am, I'm starting up something. I reckon in 21 seconds I'm about to blow this thing straight to the heavens. Still stressing, still second guessing. Paid my price but learned no lesson. So cold, my heavyweight soul.
Big up 60-year-old, thank you for the 8 months, my friend. Welcome everybody, early crew.
I got too bold, heart of gold. No, I do it like that. Like that. I do it like that. Like that. Like that. You gotta choose your battles and make them mean something. Sing great songs, keep that heartbeat bumping. When all else fails and you can't let go, the tinfoil hat does more than you know. So cold, my heavyweight soul, so weighed down by the things that I know. And all told, I got too bold. Heart of gold, no, I do it like that. Like that. I do it like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. My price but learned no lesson. Like that. I do it like that.
Banger alert! Alex, thank you for the tier 3 at 10 months. Oh my god. Damn, thank you. That's huge. Really, thank you. Damn. Big preach. The drums in the... Yeah, I'm proud of them. Preach.
Can do
Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Feeling good? I need to turn the music down. I always forget. Not this time. Not this time. Let me turn that off. Hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh, yeah, you're right. I haven't done my fucking ponytail yet. I just realized. But, yeah. Keep the hair away from my ears, then I can hear better. Did I just wake up? No, I've been awake a few hours. Well, I've been awake since like midday. I haven't been sleeping well. But like, yeah, you know it is. You know how it goes. How's everyone doing today? I'm quite excited. What I haven't done is like, I haven't had a coffee. I've got a hot coffee right next to me, so I'll be coffeeed up within the hour. But like, I guess within half an hour, let's be honest. But yeah. New Among Us map soon? Yeah, that'll be the shit. That'll be fun. We can stream that. That sounds fun. All right, ponytail's in. Everything's feeling good. I have a new plugin to play with. Oh, I'm not gonna play this project file. Give me a sec. 3D print of my logo. I didn't see it. Project P42. You wanna link it? I'll have a look now. While we're just like chilling out. I'll tell you guys about a new plugin I got too. Also, I think my camera settings have changed since I changed theme, so I'm just gonna quickly take the exposure down or some shit. I'm not sure exactly what to do here. 1 second. It's a work in progress. Everything is okay. Oh, you know what it is? It's that fucking, it's the fact that there's a big white screen in front of my face. That's why it looks different. 1 second. Let's get all dark and moody in here. There we go. That's what we were missing. Little gamma. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Yeah! Nice. Steve Ravioli, thank you so much for the 12 months. It's on a 7-month streak too. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Young Suck, thank you. 8 months. Damn, thank you. Big preach all round for the subs. Oh, Funko Pop. Interesting. I'm kind of curious about, like some people have actually been asking for Fox action figures on the next merch run. So, I don't know. I'm gonna mute the vocal on this and just play you like a little bit of these guitars because I'm pretty happy with them. Yeah, I did get more used to streaming. That's totally the vibe. Yeah. People are saying OTT's bad because of me. I mean, that's not a bad thing. The interesting thing today is I've actually found something that I'm going to use instead, or in the place that a lot of people would use OTT. So this is actually going to be quite an interesting one. I've made the discovery that Melda Multiband Dynamics, or Melda Dynamics MB, can be as aggressive as it can be as aggressive as OTT. It's got variable amounts of bands and band splitting, and can be very, and you can change the what's the word? Fuck, what am I trying to say? You can change the crossovers, like, and what kind of crossovers they are. Better than Saturn, not the same thing. Saturn's a multi-band saturator. This is a multi-band compressor or expander or maximizer. So Saturn, each of those bands are distortions or saturations. Yeah, they have like a small compression knob, but it's bad to think about Saturn and OTT in the same thing because they don't do the same job. They don't do the same thing. One of them is a dynamic shaper, the other one is a saturator. Or a wave, or even you could call saturators, wave shapers, but that's a bit of a weird one. Yeah! Danny, thank you for the 10. Thank you. I'm waking up. Show it. Yeah, I will do. What's this banger? I'll quickly show you guys it before we get going. Like this is. I'm not gonna play it properly because the vocal's not done yet, and I just like this. That's all you get for now. I've got a lot I'm sitting on. I've got a lot of set at the moment. Oh, is Ableton freaking out? Oh, good. I'm glad Ableton freaked out there. What a great time for Ableton to freak out, saving me from myself and being a dickhead who shares everything way sooner than I should. Thank you, Ableton. Everybody thank Ableton. Thank you. Cheers. Ableton watermark for me. Yeah, no, I'm legitimately like, as I was playing, I was like, I kind of regret sharing this right now. So Ableton, good job. Thank you. Bless up. Big preach to Ableton. Let me, I just realized I don't have my Streamlabs dashboard up, which means that if I miss a sub, I won't know. So 1 second. Let me just fix that real quick, and then I'll show you how powerful this plugin is. Honestly, I haven't played around with it all that much. I'm on the trial right now. Like, secretly, I'm hoping that someone from Melda ends up watching this and being like, oh, I'll just throw him the coffee. Melodic, maybe for the Fox vibe. Honestly, I'm very inspired by that Leo Tricks tune I played on the intro. I want to do something with a similar arrangement to that, but here, I'll show you. Like, so something I do sometimes is I will take, like, I'll hear like a really dancey tune, like something by like a Virtual Riot or like by Noisier, like really heavy people. And I'll be like, that's a really interesting kind of arrangement of the placement of things. So like, let me show you that Leo Tricks tune again for those who weren't here when that was playing. Oh, no worries, Scan DJ. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Am I going to make growls? Probably not growls. No. Okay. Oh, I've missed quite a few little things here. I'm sorry, guys. I must have missed all these bits. They didn't show up in the chat or something. I don't know. Okay. There's a few here. I remember 60-year-old. That was one of the first ones. Asmo, thank you for the 7 months. Alex SVC, again, thank you for that tier 3 10 months. That's madness. Cornrows Dawn, thank you for the 10 bits. The Vanilla, thank you for 5 months. Prime as fuck. Talwyn, thank you for the tier 1 for 12 months. Welcome to the 12-month crew. Hell yeah. Gold Fox gang. Steve Ravioli, thank you for the 12 total, 7 months in a row. Does that mean you get the badge? I don't know. Does it? I'm going to keep my eye out for you, Steve. Steve and your ravioli. Young Suck. Oh, let me put some Ape Escape back on. Keep the vibe going. Young Suck, thank you for the 8 months. Cornrows, thank you for more bits. Heldy13 as well with the 100 bits. Downy Cat, 4 months. Thank you so much. Shiny Damo. All the way from Western Australia. Oh, I want to go to Australia. Danny, again, thank you. Lucent W, thank you for all them bits. And Heldy again with another 10. Appreciate y'all. Deciding a project file is finished. Yeah, that's a hard one. The question, there's kind of 2 schools of thought for this, if you ask me. You can either be of the school of thought that what you have there is complete, in the best thing to do if you want to find this one out is to not listen to it for a while and then come back to it and see if anything like jumps out of you wrong. Whereas there's also the school of thought that you haven't got any other ideas that you still need to go for. I personally subscribe to the first one because I like the idea of whatever it being its own thing. It's not Mario. It's not Mario. It's Ape Escape. Wait, where are you? Where's Spotify? Ah, it's not working anymore. Weird. Yeah, yeah, no, it's basically Mario, but Jungle is kind of like the Ape Escape soundtrack. But yeah, I think the best way to come at it is like, does this feel complete? Does it feel like it's missing anything? Does it tell the story that it can or could? Because when you have a piece of music, you're not. I'm gonna pause it for a second. I don't think the best place to be in making music as a songwriter. I don't think this is as true if you're trying to make dubstep or like quite producer heavy music. Like, you know, production music, so to speak. So, do you ask me whatever question you couldn't solve in a second, Bill up 170, but want to say something? I don't think it's best for the musician to insert themselves into what the track is or could be. As in, like, I do my best not to overly flex when I am making a song, because at the end of the day, the general audience for music in general, those people don't know when you're flexing. They just hear a sound and they like it or they don't. They don't go like, ugh. You know? They don't think like, oh, that was a really intricate sound. I'm really glad they put that in. They're like, oh, do I like this song? Yes or no? So if you're looking for a more commercial, widespread audience in that regard, it's better just to make sure that everything serves the track or the song that you're making, rather than being the most impressive it can be. However, there are genres where that is completely not the truth. It's not the truth. Whoa. So yeah, I think like, you know, when Virtual Riot does some crazy shit, it matters and it's important in the context from which people view Virtual Riot, you know? But like when Virtual Riot's producing for Justin Bieber, for example, he's not doing that, is he? Like he's making the song work. Like, it's about the context under which you're planning for your track to be viewed. Lavender Audio, yeah, exactly that. Yeah, the K-pop remix. I honestly knew about the Bieber thing like a year ago. There's so many things that like people talk about happening, and it's just like, wow, that'd be really cool if that actually comes out. And that was one of them. Yeah, Skrillex and VR did the opening track for the new Bieber album. And it's not a secret anymore, so I can say that. Yeah, there's no drums in it. It's pretty much just piano. I would play it, but like I'm pretty sure I would just get fucking. I'm pretty sure my Twitch channel would just disappear instantly. There's no reason to go below 30 hertz with a compressor build-up. Honestly, there's no reason at all. Just use that band, you know? Hey, Franak 2. Hey! Right, so let me just get a random one of my bass presets out. Rhythmic other, what we got? Easy dubstep pog, that's probably the best call here. What's this? That's kind of interesting. Let me change this over. We're going to start actually producing now, so we're going to do that. Ah, it's fucking got rid of my chroma key. How annoying. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, real quick. So, this is like straight out of Serum. I'm just going to quickly get rid of this frequency. I want to show you this plugin I've been playing with recently. I've still got it on trial. The trial's 14 days and it seems like fully functional, which is nice. So. Oh, is it? Okay. Edit mode. Okay, so check this out. This is kind of crazy. So I've been liking the analog LP, you know, analog 6 dB because it's pretty much phase neutral. Yeah, blind guy. That's the trade-off. Is when you spend time on a sound, you do go further away from like you go off the road less, the road more traveled, right? You go off onto the little back roads and go places that maybe no one's ever gone. And whether that shines through or not is another conversation. But yeah. So this thing's fucking cool. It's a gate and a maximizer, and you can also you can have up to 6 bands. So check this out. We'll just use the I'm using like quite a gentle crossover because I want to be cool with the what's it called? I want to be I want the crossovers to be nice and clean. So here, let's check this out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do full like fucking aggro ratio, full maximize. And we're going to turn down the output. And we're going to change the attack and release to be very, very fast. That'll do. Now we'll look ahead. And if we wanted to, we can change the threshold completely. And now it's... You can hear it's bringing up all that low end that isn't even there, like in that middle, that like OTT does. Then we can kind of do something similar here. Oh, cool, they were on link mode, so now we take them off link mode. So now they all have the same things. Got that there. So, obviously that is mad, but we can dry and wet each band. So, for example, take the output down here, open up our high end a bit. Way nicer. Like, this is going to be crazy for my dubstep. Yeah, you can dry and wet each band. Like, I don't even like this sound very much, but, like, I'm sure you get the point here that, like, we have a lot we can do with this. Right? I don't even like this patch much. Like, we can fuck with it till we do, but I don't really want to. This isn't the kind of sound I was planning on making today anyway. Maybe a bend. Too metallic for me. Anyway, you get the idea. Yeah, it's fucking great, isn't it? And also, yeah, it's just, each band is huge, yeah. And you've got all of these crossover settings, like full linear phase, transient phase. I don't really know what some of these even do, to be completely honest with you. What's a panorama crossover? Who fucking knows? I intend to find out. So like, a hybrid, I believe hybrid is linear, is like a linear and analog phase, similar kind of thing. Would you ever automate a band on a compressor? Probably not. I don't automate much though. You're asking the wrong guy for that one, to be honest. I'm not a big advocate for automation, but that's purely through my lived experience on Logic, because Logic's automation kind of just is ass. April is approaching. Bri-fi it is. That it truly is. Oh, Chameleon Stand, is it? That's cool. Okay, I'll have to play around with that. That's interesting. Right. Let's set it to 140. 145, 150. Ooh, 145. Let's groove out. Let's groove out. 145. Like a true dubstep hipster. Let's go. We're gonna call this 145 fun. 290? Nice. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh. See, I believe panorama stands for pan. I mean, a pan stands for panorama. So like down here, you know, like channel pan. I wonder if it's the same thing. I just realized that could be a thing. Why not 175? I hope you're joking. LGB, wait, is it GB Clutch? Yeah, it is. GB Clutch, thank you very much for those 7 Primass months. Big breach, thank you. Oh, breach. Cool. We're going to make drums first. I think I'm going to start with the electronic hits today. I think they're going to be more important. This ag kick has been giving me a lot of fun and loving times recently, so we're going to try to use that first. Actually, 1, 2, 3, let's just quick. Did I save that preset yet? Yeah, I did. Oh, amazing. Okay, cool. So we have our sidechain set up already. Now we do that. We turn off the clip shifter, drag in the ag kick on here, quick sampler, done. Right, we got a kick. Let's put that down. Let's start listening. Get a groove going. Be fun. Have the time. Just be good. Yeah. That's what I thought. That was fucking weird. Did the count glitch for a second? Maybe. I didn't see it, if so. Cool. Look at that. Look at that lovely old friend. Full velocity. Oh, cool. We're sitting nice there. I think I might reshape this kick just a little bit. Do this, and then like envelope it up a bit so we get a bit more like 200 punch. I like that. Ah, hell yeah, I made Twitch. That's amazing. Big up to your dad. Acoustic pre-filtering? Yeah, they have that per band on this as well. Tiny bit of a... Am I going to use the new mode step sample pack? Nah, because loads of other people will be. No shade. I'm sure the sample pack's great. I make my own samples for the most part, you know? Why am I spending this much time on the kick? It's fine. Let's go. Moving on. Kick. I'm just gonna get this one hi-hat that always kind of just fills everything out. Oh god, I gotta go one further back. All right, give me that Kirk hat. Give me my favorite hi-hat that's not mine. Is that one? No. 15. I already know it's 15. It's not 15? No, it is. You might recognize this hat from all of my songs. That's an exaggeration. It's like the main hi-hat in like that for sure. I think I'm gonna process it though because that makes sense. Let's just do that and that. So now we got this. All right, that's too different. My drums are recognizable now. Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, like, there's like, I do things differently often. Like, I do things differently per project file. That's why you guys never see me using preset project files. Like, you know, what's the word? Yeah, templates. That's the word. Fuck templates. They make you do the same thing. How are you ever going to make a different track if you're using the same fucking production techniques? Like, each track should call for something different, you know? I like that. That's nice. Actually, I think we've taken that far enough away as well. Yeah. Sick. That doesn't sound like the same hi-hat. Definitely the same, like, energy, though, which is great. That's exactly what we want. Cool. We already have them W's on the table. Which little tidbit, Huggy? I'd be interested to know what like if I say something that really like helps you guys out, I'd love you to let me know because I do plan on eventually making YouTube content when I've got a couple tracks when I've got a buffer of tracks and I've got time. I want to do some like specific like reveals on stuff. The building drums to make something sonically different. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, like, you know, the reason I do things differently for each project file, specifically, is because if you start with different source material and then take cues from that, then you're always going to end up in a different place, provided that you go back to what I was saying earlier and you don't try and insert yourself into what it's doing. Like, you don't want to put your ego in the music. Like, sure, fucking, if you know how to do really fucking cool sound and it's going to work there, do it, for sure. But don't just put in a fucking crazy cool sound just because you can. Fuck that. You know? What is that plugin? It's Logic's onboard sampler. It's just like they're simpler, if you know what I mean. If you use Ableton, which I'm assuming you do, because pretty much everybody does. Let's get out the Clipe. Clipe. Oh, Clipe. Which of these do we like most? I think this one's going to serve our purposes better, even though it's not necessarily the nicest one. I'll show you. Oh, is there a no in? Because if I do that, that's my MIDI readout. Here's a C major. Here's a C major, sus2. It's just because I'm not playing anything. It's just saying like no in until I do that. Early stream? No, we've had it's daylight savings, Ollie. You scared me for a second then. I thought I'd started an hour early. Oh, dude, have we ended up... Is this good for you? Does this mean you're going to be, like, able to be around more? That's awesome, if so. So we're going to change this up a lot. I'm almost tempted to... You know what? I'm not even tempted. I'm gonna, but let's... Yeah, we're going to have to, like, shape this very, very specifically, but... Is this the way I want to do this? Sorry, I'm just, I have a very specific snare sound in mind, and I'm wondering if I'm actually going about it wrong, or like, suboptimally. My snares. There's one of these that's very, 1 second. That's the one I was looking for. Let's check out all the pros. Oh, oops. Oh. My snares pro. That might be the one that I'm looking for. Ah, shit. Oh, that's so cool. You can undo adding different samples. Right, cool. Let's I'm not trying to spend this long on these drums, but I do need a specific sound. So I just I want to get that, and then we should be able to get rolling. Yeah, that's better. Long. I'm really enjoying not using my analyzers, by the way. I know a few of you have been interested in like how that's been working out. It's been working out well. This is a hold situation. So HSD, hold, pretty fast decay. So then we'll play with the hold just the littlest bit. That's nice. That's getting there for sure. All right, so one thing we're definitely going to do here is we're going to let's set ourselves up for success. Let's do some of the stacks early, and then this way we can put these two together up here, and then we can send these two to a separate bus, which is kind of like so these are all going to be ending up in this mix bus, and we're also going to have bus 2 on the side where we're going to send these two together like this, as you can see, and we're probably, I don't know the best way to do this, but we'll work it out. Do we just want to saturate this? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just saturate the kick and snare together. Sorry, I was just trying to work out exactly which way I wanted to attack this. I'm also first gonna... Yeah, this needs compressing. So we're just gonna like normal like, you know, actual kind of nice compression. Like... There you go. See that sound pressure now? How it's kind of like... Whoa, loud. Yeah, it's like just that little bit more. Yeah. Like it's the same length, but it has more pressure to it. Like that's compression. Maybe even like fast, slow release. Yeah. So You might notice we've actually still left the transient clear. That's intentional. It's tighter. I wouldn't say tighter. No, I'd say more pressured because, yeah, that's just tighter to me is like more muted, because like when you tighten up a snare drum, it's like it's shorter, you know? Yeah, we're definitely getting there with that. What about? Nah, no, that's fine. Okay, cool. So I'm also gonna re-EQ it after this because I don't know if we want. Now we've compressed it, we might even want to change the length of it. No, less decay. This isn't our main snare, by the way. This is just kind of like our tone. Then we're gonna like, fuck it. I'm gonna go back to what it was. Yeah, with the high end. Okay, this is fine. This'll do. So let's. This is quite quiet. Let's start doing this. Also, I'm gonna start compressing the this hi-hat over here to the sidechain, to the kick, specifically the kick, because the kick has a soft attack. There's actually a trick that you can do here. Oh wait, no. Instrument ag clean. So because this kick has a soft attack, if we're going to sidechain to it, it's actually going to attack slightly late, even with 100% like, oh, that's threshold, sorry. Even with like lowest attack. Here, let me show you. Wait, fucking. Stop. I don't want to hear that right now. Why are you muted? Oh, right, okay. So we're still like, we need to change. So notice how the transient, notice how the transient's the same. Oh wait, no, it's not. Haha. It would be if we did this, but I don't know if I want to do this. It might make the hi-hat sound weird. So let's check. Yeah, we can do that. Notice how if we offset this slightly, or we just do like, I don't know, 4. The transient is the same volume each time. That's consistency. So that transient's actually going to be. Feels like the hi-hat's hitting every time, but we're still making room. That's why the kick has a softer transient, is so that we can do that with our hi-hat. So actually our hi-hat is our incessant kind of like beat holder, which is fun sometimes. Elgi, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 10 months. And Seal UK1. Yo, indeed. Thank you for those primes. Appreciate it. Big preach. Right, so this is still too long. Less transient kick in house. Yeah, no, house is slightly different for this. I would say that house kind of thrives off the suction you get from having a really dark kick and like brighter other elements. So when the sidechain comes in, it feels like it's just been like stuck up. You know, I don't know. This'll do for now. Like, I know this sounds weird right now. It won't. We can actually throw these in here too. They can live up here and they just want to copy that. And they also want to be 0 output. Cool. Yeah! So these are just our we might not even need these other two, but we'll leave them there for now. Yeah, in house especially, like the way the sidechain releases is a big part of it. Actually, rhythm too, to be fair. Right, so let's start making this into more of a thing. I want like a. Is it in here? I think it's. I'm gonna have to go in here. I think it's DT. DT. Is this it? This might be it. I hope this is it. That would be a win. That's not it. Oh no, it might be DP then. DP808. 80% of you just heard porn, but I heard fighting games. Not gonna lie. Throw that up in there. Where do I get my samples? Most of them are from Splice, but the rest of them I make. Already getting there. I do prefer like. So let's fuck with this. This ideally doesn't have high end. Yeah, we can get away with that. Let's fuck with this length. Honestly, like, that's cool. We like that. Hypey. So the reason I've high cut this is that all of this 10K plus stuff, this is actually where you show off, regardless of what's going on. The reason being that if 10K plus is really dynamic, it creates the illusion that this is really dynamic. Sorry, this here, that this area is really dynamic. So right now, does that have a lot? I don't think this is the guy for the job, but let's check. We do this and we have like a nice transient. Well, we're not going to do that with the kick though. Like basically between these two, they kind of take up very different jobs, but it still feels dynamic. Even though this thing's just running on fucking full the whole time, this is just basically a noise blast the entire time. Like it's more interesting than an actual noise blast, which is lucky and nice. Oh, do we want a little more? I think we might want a little more top. There we go. We still got this dynamicism up in the tops, and that's I don't know if Twitch is going to be fucking with that with its compression algorithm. I hope it's not, and you can hear what's going on there. But basically, if you take a mix down that's kind of bad, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this with Saloon. Oh, I don't have it in here actually. Do I have Saloon anywhere on this computer? 1 second. I should. This Mac. Saloon AIF, is that it? That's not local. Will that do? Sorry guys, let me find it. Fuck, Saloon VIP. Saloon VIP. This is taking way longer than I would have hoped. Let's just make this local. Oh, is this downloaded already? Okay, cool. What is this? Is this the whole? Oh, this looks like it actually is it. Okay, cool. Sick. Let's just do this. I think Saloon's at 150. I'll show you what I mean. Like, very quickly.
You can call me father. You can call me Jacob. You can call me Jay. You can call.
So this, the high end on this isn't bad. Like I'm not memeing on myself or anything, but it could be better. So, and I'm gonna do this like a bit more extremely than I would if I was actually going to be fixing this problem, just so I can kind of so I can actually illustrate what I'm talking about. Case study, exactly. Case study time. We love a case study up in this stream. because we're all fucking nerds and love it. That's why we're here. We're here to be nerds and nerd out and talk shit. I don't know. Right. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to quickly analyze it, just make sure that everything... I have a feel... I remember being a little disappointed at how dark this EP ended up being. No, it's all right. So this area up here... What we're going to do is we're going to turn up our high end a bit. It's a bit nasty. And you wouldn't want... Because this high end's not that dynamic, it's quite... It's like, ah! It's because the high frequencies are the fast movement part of the song. It makes it square. I don't agree with that, Gigabyte DMB. Sorry. I don't think that's entirely true. Like, if you're literally squaring off your mix, yeah, but at that point, you need to be worrying more about your phase and if your high end's going to get killed by the limiting itself anyway. That's more important at that point, in my opinion. Anyway, so what we're going to do, this is like a like 1/4 kind of tune. So we're going to split the band here, and we're just going to, actually, we're not going to split straight away. So now we're just... This is what we're going to do to just the high end, right? Check this out. Whoa, that's the wrong way around. That sounds clean, right? There's actually points at which there's none of that high end. Now, I do prefer it without that on it, but my point is that that's where clean exists. That's where clean comes from, is open high end like that. Frequency that's cutting off at is like the slope starting at 8K. So cleanliness in a mix exists in the high end. I mean, like, obviously you need to be able to differentiate between your mid elements and you don't want to overload your 1K to 3K, 4K kind of zone. That area needs kind of just to be owned by one thing, maybe two things, plus your snare. What would I define as clean on a song? This is what gives you the impression of clean. Like if you listen to a Virtual Riot tune, I don't know if I have any on this computer because I don't record box from this computer. Let's just check. Let's check. Virtual Riot. I hope I have one on here. That would be really useful. Actually, gang shit will do. Let me download that. Uncompressed high end? I mean, no, I don't mean that because compression can add extra dynamics. Like, compression isn't the loss of dynamics. Compression is the shaping of dynamics. It's saying that compression kills dynamics is like saying that EQ kills high end. That's not how it works, you know? My example here with gang shit is that I know this track's like nice and clean. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Gammy. That's a thing. Anyway, I'm just gonna high pass this track and I'm just gonna find the drop and then we'll high pass it. Biz Dono? Oh shit, I didn't hear that at all. Hey, V2B, thank you very much. Thank you. And Insane's RS, thank you for those 9 months. What's his name? Chin. First name Big. I don't know. Big Chin. Let's go back over here. Come on, where's the drop? There we go. So check this out. Check out the high end on this. Hopefully we don't get DMCA'd for this, but I don't think we will. Look how open this is. There's literal silence up here. That's why the track's clean. That's why the track feels clean. You've just got pretty much what I was doing with that LFO tool plus like a smaller one on the offbeats. That's why tracks sound clean. Like, if we actually listen to the rest of it, it won't feel like if we listen to the rest of it without that information, It might. I don't know this for a fact. It might sound less clean. I mean, Val's an amazing producer, so like absolutely. Baseline like a drill in your eye. We rap. Where is it? It's going to silence still. It's that dynamicism. But it's more messy because you don't have that high end to contextualize what's going on in those high mids, right? That's how those things work. That silence makes everything make sense. That's what we aim for. Anyway, getting back to work. It's harder to make that, it's kind of sometimes, I find at least, it's a bit harder to make that happen in practice whilst you're making the track, but much easier to get that done on the mix down phase. Once you have every element and you know what every element does, that waveform, it's all right. I mean, the low end looks a little off to me, but let's get going. Like once you have all your there was a thought there. Once you have all your elements together and you know that your track is full, like everything's there, you don't need to add anything to make it more full. You can actually start working out exactly what job each element's doing and where its main like frequencies exist, and then you can actually start cutting the stuff it's doing basically nothing for. And that doing that with your hi-hats is a big play. That's where you can really do the things. Exoscope. Yeah, I don't use Exoscope anymore because I find Oscillus does more stuff. Like it tells me more with the colors. But Exoscope's great. I mean, really, you just need to look at tracks you really like and work out what they're doing. So like asteroids. Okay, this is my last case study. I know I have asteroids because I actually stole a hi-hat from it. Because I'm a bastard. It's downloading the track. That's what's happening. Yeah, like, definitely mix as you go. Don't, like, not mix as you go. But, you know, you can fix the mix after you've finished the track, you know, like it's a good thing to do that. So this track is possibly one of the best produced tracks I've ever heard. Fuck's sake. Every time I hear that track, it's just like rampant inadequacy. It's like, what the fuck? But like, you can dissect this with an oscilloscope pretty easily. I know it's fucked. This mix down is fucked. So like, you can let's go in here like a bit more like microscopic. Like let's have it going past. So you can look at this and go, they're clipping their kick, huh? Their transient isn't really high end. It's mostly upper mids. You know this because the frequency of this isn't that much higher than this. It's only about 3 times it, which would only be about 500 or maybe at the very most 1,000, right? Yeah, this remix is completely dumb. They're, you know, you can see that. You can see that their snare is also being clipped the fuck out, but also that the low end doesn't stop. This one's a little harder to see, but you can see this here. That this is still happening. This waveform continues, right? What else can we learn from this? I mean, this is clipped to shit. What even is that? That's really clipped, whatever that is. Of course it is. It's a transient E-bass, right? That's how that works. That kicks through the mix so hard because it's fucking way louder. Like, it's just louder than everything. Same with the snare. Like, it kicks through because it's basically the only thing happening because it's kicking everything else out for a little moment. I mean, like, literally, this will just be a snare. You don't hear the track there. You only hear the snare. Right? Like, that's why it's so clear, but it happens really quickly. What's that? Oh, yeah, of course it is. I could have guessed that. But yeah, you see, like, also this section, very little high end. All of these other bits, like this actually would have been a better example for the high-end cleanliness thing. Because actually, if we high pass this track and listen to that, this is why these guys are the best. Look at how dynamic that is. And actually, if we go high enough, you will probably stop hearing the bass and only start hearing the hi-hats, because we're going from 2K here. If we go back up to 10K, there's one hi-hat pretty much, and like a couple transients. That's it. It's just a fucking hi-hat, transients, and snare. That's all there is. That's all there is up there. And that's why, not the only reason, but one of the main reasons why it feels so fucking clean. Everything else, like the mids on this, are very dynamic too, which is something that you often can't get away with, but because of the pattern of this track and the way it works, it is really dynamic down here. Like, funnily enough, this mix down's kind of similar to Like That in its intention. I'm not saying that Like That is as well mixed as this, because it's just not. But it's literally just like kick, snare, hi-hat, and a mid element and a sub. That place where that where that sound is living is just in the mids. It's completely uncontested apart from the drums. Right? And then at the bottom, we have a very, very fucking solid, done to death in the best way possible, good low-end phase sub that's just going. It's moving up and down the formants because that's just because they will have been doing this sound in one patch. Why does it sound like it has treble then? Because you're hearing the sound. Like, if when you knock on a table, when you do anything, there's an area that you hear it in, and then everything else is just kind of assumed. Is Noisy a group or just one person? Noisy is a group. Noisy is 3 people: Nick, Martine, and Tice. Sorry, hiccup. That was absolutely not a weird, strange, Tice thing. That wasn't that. Tice is a fucking genius. But yeah, that's just how all this shit works. That's how cleanliness in a mix is kind of won and lost. Hopefully that yeah. You also check the Noisier setup. Holy fuck. yeah, it's great there. Funny fact about that place, I don't know why, but every time I would walk into one of their cubes, I would always get an electric shock from the door handle. So much to the point where it was just like, I don't want to touch the door handle, but obviously had to get into the room. Oh, Zerk, you missed some interesting shit. Jensen Official, why'd that come up twice? I don't know, but thank you very much for that conversion. Really appreciate it. I wonder if we want to do this. No, we don't. What about this? Kind of like that. Yeah! I don't, you can high cut your basses. I don't high cut anything because I'm just careful. Like, you can, with oscilloscopes, you can see when you've got stuff going on down there. Like, it just fucks up. You can see, if we have it going on today, I'll point it out, but it's not a very easy example to just set up, sadly. You know the beauty in this sound as well is the fact that this hi-hat has this weird kind of like, we don't need to do that. Let's just do this. Sick. Nice and janky. Good setup. Cool. So the beauty in this hi-hat that we can do after 4 bars to just completely change shit up. Oh shit, I duplicated the whole stack. We can just do this. And then change it from going up high to low. We can go back up here. What was this on? 430? Set that to minus 430 and we can go. And we have variation, nice and easy. So let's add an acoustic kit to this. Internal error, that's viable, but honestly, why would you want to do that? if you can just have a kick that leads to your sub, just let your sub take over, you know? That in my opinion is better because you've got more oscillations from your actual sub as opposed to taking off all the time with the kick. That's not the only way to do it. Like I've done stuff recently where I've had deliberately incredibly long kicks, and that can work too. That's a creative decision more than anything else, in my opinion. Cool. Let's just quickly get an addictive drummer on this because that'll tie this together, I think. Where is that? Where's that live? Where are you? Come here. Thank you. Goose PhD. Big up. Thank you for that Prime sub. I appreciate you being here. Big preach. Love it. I don't want the modern soul R&B. You got me, Kit. Let's put down a pattern though, so we can audition. CR78 hat layer, absolutely, yeah. That's for the hype. Chances are, as this track continues, we will be we'll be turning that down and down and down as other things take up that space. Have I gone through those breakbeats at all? There's like fucking multi-track drum recordings in that folder, dude. There's so much stuff. I don't know how to approach it. I'm going to be honest, Ollie. It's such a daunting folder. Oh, hell yeah, Jensen. That's awesome. Big gaps in low end, I think it totally depends on the arrangement. I mean, I've done it before like that. Like, because it goes ba, ba, da, 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 stop, da, da. There's a whole bar without low end, apart from maybe like an offbeat kick. But yeah, like it's an effect. It's an arrangement decision. It's I wouldn't say it's very controversial. It's just a thing you can or don't do. Fedbanger, I don't know enough about the other, to be honest. I just did some listening to some examples, and I was more impressed by the examples for this. Also, I think I was probably slightly swayed by the fact that this is the one that Nick uses. We're not necessarily looking for something that's really like... I'm looking for something that's kind of tight and mid-heavy. That's what I'm looking for. Let me turn this up. You can't hear that very well. That's so Led Zeppelin. Led big. Nice. See, that sounds good, but it's not what I'm looking for. Heavy mids, we like it. I don't like the snare, but we can fix that. I think we want this one today. I'm gonna change the kick too. Too boomy. Nice. This has got kind of like a low leaning kind of sound on the kick. There we go. Mixing versus arrangement, can't make a decision. I mean, like, honestly, I think personally, while you're making the track, don't make decisions based on production. I think that's a trap. Make decisions based on a far-reaching goal for the track, or like what you think the track wants to be or should be, and then stick with that. I think that's personally a better way to work because you can kind of mix your way out of most things. What if it's kind of working? Chances are, if you like work out what each element's doing, you can then mix it and work out a way that these things can work together. Because if it's kind of working, you know it can work. Do I know how to play drums in real life? That's a contentious question. I could do this, like happily, and like maybe add a fill in or stuff. But like I'm not a great drummer. I would like. Maybe within a year, hopefully, I'd like to set up a proper studio for myself, and I'll have a drum kit in there, and I'll record drums, and I'll play drums each day. For sure. I think we need a slightly... What if we pitch these up and EQ the tops up? Okay, pitch them up and take them up another articulation. I like the room sound. I'm gonna low cut the room though. Okay, then we're just gonna low cut this so that it's not going to give us any issues in the like lows and low mids, and like let's see how this talks to the other pieces. We've got the okay, just need to quickly create no, wrong thing. Create track. Lovely. Can we do that now? Does that work? No. Cool. The snare on the acoustic's too low. Oh, internal error. You're talking about sometimes I throw it through that transformer. I don't do that as much as I used to. Yeah. I mean, the only reason to use analog stuff really is because analog stuff is non-repeating because it's subject to entropy. Because it's a physical thing. Like if you send the same signal down a wire, like even if you send a signal down a wire, exactly the same 3 times or like 2 times and then try and phase them out, there will be like differences between the sound, even if it's like literally exactly the same sample. I'm just gonna work out this high end. Let's fuck around with snares. More snare. A bit higher. That's kind of cool. Let's see how that works. Not quite right. Clipe might be fucking us up. Where are you? Okay, I don't like this anymore. This is kind of not working in the context. I'm going to just delete it and maybe try a clap instead. We love this clap. Best clap I ever did make. Not Acrobit. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Genuinely, I worked very hard on it, but also it was really fucking fun to do. So I'm glad. Thank you. Right, so we're going to do 2 things here. Yeah, the snare's still not quite right, but we'll be fine. I need to unsolo everything. What's happening? The way that it works soloing groups on Logic can be sometimes pretty weird. Right, we're just going to use this like that. This is nice and dynamic too. And we're just going to bring it back the tiniest bit. Actually, we can do that manually because then, yeah, let's get the kick back. We'll do that in a minute. So with claps, I find it pretty useful sometimes to just like fully. Actually, we don't even need to worry about sustain on this. Like, whoa. Oh right, yeah, that clipper's like already got settings on it. Sorry. Right. How do you make a good clap? Yeah, don't know, man. Like, I've made a lot of claps recently, and this is the only good one. And I don't really know why. Honestly, like, now I have it, I'm like, I'm never thinking about claps again. That shit was heartache. Like, what we're going to do is we're going to really heavily saturate it, like, with a clipper like that, right? And then we're just going to bring the mix down. Like that. Whoa, still very loud. There you go. Actually, the best way to do it would be just like use another gain and just like reverse its gain. So like, I'll just do like 10. This way we can like dry wet it and it's at like a normal level. So the point being that we can go between this and this, right? And we can choose how much of that ag we actually need. And that is a mix-based decision. So we don't do that while it's soloed. I'm also going to put a clipper on here and check what's going on there. Nothing yet. And we're going to turn the kick up just the littlest bit. Getting there. There's just a couple things that are kind of bothering me. The snare being the main one. The fact that it goes, don't like that. Oh, hello, friend. So this is actually a mid-side EQ job, I believe. This. Like, you could really, like, put that... You could definitely make that a feature. I don't want to today. Can you use my music in your streams? There's a good command for that will tell you exactly what you need to know. Long answer, yes. Short answer, maybe. We do something like that more cleanly with Pro R, maybe. What do you mean, Lavender? Which thing in particular? Still don't like that snare. Okay, we're going to EQ it itself within. We're going to EQ it itself within Addictive Drummer. Yeah, it's just really like not quite right, is it? Mixed with phase, it's just a thing that you, in the reverb, oh no, the reverb, I mean, like, if you want that, I personally wouldn't use reverb because then you're not really in control of how long it lasts, you know? God, this really isn't working, is it? That might do it. It's still long. I like that. I'm just going to run with that. We just need one more snare on top of that, and I know exactly which one we need. And then we're going to copy this one because that one's got the delay on it. Or the, what's the opposite of delay? Pre-roll? Yeah, there we go. So this isn't quite right yet. We're going to EQ pre-clip shifter because this way we can add loads of some of that. Or some of this. Some of this. Soundwave, I have an idea for this. I just wanted to get the drums down first because if the drums are good on this, then we can just groove and we can make patches and it'll be fun. So we don't, you know what, we probably want to pitch this down. Kind of works with the low end in it. I don't hate it. Let's just let it run. We can fix that with compression later on. One thing I do want to check, actually. So one thing we can do here is clip it before everything else in there, which I am going to do. But we're not going to have as much kick. Wow, that's the best way to do it. Okay. So if we do it clean inside here with the kick just loud enough to be just tickling the clips, what we can do is low boost it afterwards. Then it's hitting the group just a little differently. I'm going to turn the group down just the tiniest bit as well. Might be a bad call. We'll see how it sounds in the mix. But first and foremost, I want to add this low end back in. There you go. So this keeps our low end intact, and because we're clipping out the snares that are on top. Oh, Dan Grice, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am really genuinely sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. Yeah, the kick's still clipping too much. Let's get rid of that EQ for now. That's clean enough. Let's just leave it like that for now. One thing we can do is we can have like a master send as well. Let's just leave it like this. This should be fine. Yeah, cool. We may end up doing this later on, but I don't want to do this yet. Because we can do that and then actually like low boost into that and we'll end up with like big suction. Quick like a... That seems to not be doing what I thought it would. Wait. Oh, where's this being sent? Stereo out? No. How about fucking no? That's why that sounded weird. Sorry. Need to return back to that preset now. Recall default. Yeah, that's not good for the... Okay, well, let's just make it. What happened to the house music? I make lots of different kinds of music. Today, we're not making house. One thing I do want to do, which will help with our cleans, is it this one? Yeah. I'm just going to have like, you know what? Well, let's make a send for this. Bus 3, which also should go to bus 1, so it's within our stuff. We're going to have an LFO tool send that's just going to mute at the end of every beat, just a little bit. So I'm just literally talking something like this. Just enough for it to be a thing, but not enough that it actually gets rid of stuff. It ends up muting those hi-hats and stuff, and it will help with our cleanliness. So, oh wait, no, that needs to go to bus 3. So check this out. Like, we didn't even fuck around with like how much it does it by. Gives us that little bit extra dynamics. And it's, you know, the actual amount of time that we're cutting from that is very little, but the effect is pretty great. See what I'm saying? We've done enough now. Is it a disciple thing or just yours? I mean, I'm generally like, I don't know. I think most dance music producers these days stick to something. I'm not big into that. Oh, we've been at 150. I don't want to be at 150. I want to be at 145. Let's just roll with that for now. Multiple buses. I don't know. Right, so we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna take this hi-hat that we've been using, and we're just gonna use that as our leader, and we're just gonna fuck around, see what we make. Oh wait, stop that. So let's make some sounds. I think Vital is the call today. I had a sound design idea last night that I want to try out using basically only saws. Let's not use the poop saw today. I think it might be better if we don't. Favorites. I just want like a normal saw, like one that's just a decay. Basic shapes, classic blend. That's the one I was looking for. A saw that looks like this. It's fine there. That's the frame. Nice. Saw wave. Cosmic K9, 12-month crew. Hell yeah. Flex that. Flex that with the tier 2 as well. Damn. Yeah. Which is spam your remote. Spam the one that only you're allowed to do. You and the tier 3s. Flex now. Do the flexing. Just gonna do this for now. Yeah, so zeros here, right? Zerk. That's what I figure. I don't know if that's entirely true. Smith out 10. No, not legato, just mono. So zero's flipped. Oh, so like 180 is it? Wait, is 180 this? All right, that makes sense. Oh god, I think that should be a setting. Yeah, there should be a setting to set that, like which you prefer. Is yeah, that doesn't work with my head very well. 180. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I've realized that saw waves, if we do this, it's just like a 1-to-1. Check this out. Let's zoom in. That's not getting any louder than the saw wave itself was because it's fitting. It's just adding it. Wait, sorry, that was the phase. How cool is that? We can do the same again over here. And we can add another harmonic. How cool is that? And then on a mod wheel, we can do this. Let's put mod wheel full. Minor. Major. And we can now write any chord progression we feel. So, I think I'm gonna throw in. I think I'm gonna throw this in early. Where are you? Let's fucking What kind of music do I make? Kind of all of them. Today we're making dubstep, but like really melodic dubstep. Hopefully, would be the idea. Stick around, find out. Right now, we're making like some heavier bass sounds. Let's set this to. No, let's check this first. Let's check some crossovers first. So that one's good. That one's also good. That one's good. Oh, that one's good too. Well, analog LP mode's kind of OP then. All the way to 72 pole and no fucking. Oh wow. Okay, I found my favorite. That's good. Cool. So this is now. Let's maximize. Yeah, LP more like OP. You're right. Let's do right. So this is on link mode. So that what I'm doing right now is going to happen to every single band. So I just want to start it off nice. No audible distortion. However, got this thing too, which is not there. How do I do this again? Is it settings, dynamic detection? Okay, that opened on my other screen, but psychoacoustic pre-filtering kind of gets rid of distortion artifacts, which is just very cool. Look at that. Big up. So we're just going to maximize real hard here with a hardcore threshold. And a hardcore... Oh, wait, no. That's not the hard... There it is. We're going to have to re-level it. Wow, that's fucking so loud. I guess like we can do that. Jesse Jaffa, thanks for teaching me so much. I've learned so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad. Yeah. Keep asking questions. Pull the yarn. Find the things. That's the vibe. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. And Cosmic K9 with the 12 months. Shit, 8 minutes ago. Thank you so much, Cosmic K9. I'm so sorry for missing that. I didn't hear it. Still don't hear him. Just not making the sound. I've tried working it out. Can't work it out. Yeah, how are those so clean? Exactly, right? Like, dumb. So then we're going to get our low mids. We're going to take off link now, by the way. I think I want that instead. What settings do I use on my stream mic? These settings wouldn't work for your mic unless you get the same one. This is an incredibly directional mic. Incredibly directional. Like, I can be on stage with this mic with a drum kit behind me and you don't pick it up in the mic. That's pretty ridiculous. That's why I'm able to use my monitors at the same time. Paintbrush. Don't know where it came from. Put it down. We can also gate. We can also pre-gate before all of this, which is pretty dumb. I'm going to do the same here. Right, so now let's level it out so that it sounds nice. I have a feeling we probably want to turn down the high end. Let's turn it down. It's a bit loud. Oh, okay. Why is that doing nothing? Why is it doing nothing for that one? What's even here? Hello? Okay, we'll just do it like that. That's fine. So this is now like hyper maximized. Actually, I'm going to add a band. I'm going to add a band here. There we go. This is our kind of like our hype zone. Let's do it like that. We have like a mid one, so mid, low mid, hype, and tops. Yeah! And that's coming out of this looking like what? Oh, pretty much flat. That's kind of nice. Let's just leave it like that for now. I'm gonna, actually no, let's do this too. So if it's basically flat, most of my bass sounds kind of want to look like this. And like a little extra of this over here, a little like mid, extra sub, that should do it. Right, now we can sound design, and we've got like mad shit to throw it into. We've got like a rack. Does Dynamics MB have different algorithms or not? I don't know. I'm using it as a multi-maximizer. Reza, hey, how you doing? Indeed. The to kill Sage emotes. Right, so let's fuck around. Let's do some volume automation on these first. Do we just straight up want to do this? Are we in that kind of territory today? I think we are. I'm just going to change this release as well because I don't like the way that releases. We're going to do this instead, very fast. But we need a little of that release so that we can use the steel. The stereo feel. Oh, phase isn't a stereo problem though. I think you might be misunderstanding what we mean by phase. Right. I'm going to EQ before the dynamic thing as well, because we're getting a lot of this. Where is it? I'm going to do this too, because we can. Just because it'll be a bit more fun to work on if we do this too. So I'll just put this down here. These here. Sorry, move that boy right over here. Oh, no, we're good. Boring riff, don't worry about it. Not the point right now. I didn't get them for 9K. They've gone up in price since I bought them. But, yeah, they are expensive. But, like, you know, this is my job. So boring sounding. Let's make it more interesting. So easy way to start there is bipolar. Nice. Second. Nice. No, that's over here. I always do that. And we'll just think it. I'm gonna take this up a couple of keys too. Fun. Something that I think I am going to do here, honestly, is instead of using that EQ. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm kind of like just working this out as I go. There's still, yeah, it's still doing it. We just need to. Okay, probably want to low boost this saw in particular. Give me a second. Just grab the saw area. Yeah. A bit of that. Wait, what? Oh, it's a line source. Yeah, maybe we'll just use it. Maybe. Okay. 1 second, guys. Just gonna make a new waveform. How do we do that again? I haven't done that in a while. Initialize. There we go. And then we'll just fully modify phase shift. There's probably an easy way to do this, but I just don't care right now. There you go. And then, cool. And then we go on here. And then we go and do that. Oh, that's... That was really hard tune. Zurich feature. I'd like a feature. A feature request. Maybe a format with like note snapping or like multiplication snapping. Like so you can go like first harmonic, second harmonic. Same with sync. That'd be fucking great if you could snap like that. Right. So let's filter because this sounds like shit right now. You know what? Yeah, this is gonna be way cooler. Okay, so we'll just do it. We'll just do a nice, fun little filter sweep. Definitely gonna like. I'm thinking. What I want to do is make a sound a bit like the gold dust sound, but a little different. So we're gonna do this. This is gonna have everything. Cool. Another thing we can do here is, we can do that with an envelope. Screw it. Do this. There's a different way I want to do this. Basically exactly the same thing. I'm going to separate the filters. I like how this sounds. I don't want to lose that, so we're just going to like take this into there. So this is going from here to here, and we're filtering it again over here. We're probably going to filter it a third time later on too. This way we can just do the high pass filter differently. So we can actually choose where it would go. I'm also going to throw in another ridiculous compression after that. So it's like nice. So this is what we're going to be doing. Like this, but faster. Higher though, higher. What do I want to do that? No. Obviously a little over the top right now. Another way we could do this, which I do want to try out real quick, which I only need to bypass one. Oh, that's nice. Is we could also do, we could choose what our area is going to be. So we can do this and then just dry wet it by doing this, which might be cooler. Yeah. Quite like that. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Only I follow Sol in your PC saga. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but it sounds interesting. Hey, Shamrocker, thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 months, Sham. Appreciate it. I do. Ava Darker, any news on the Don't Call Me remix will be available for download somewhere other than iTunes? No idea. K-pop is mysterious. I have no influence in this situation. I'm sorry. Like, it's such a huge company. Like, I have no power. Tempted. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, let's start making this a bit more interesting. Good place to start is a flanger. Always good for this kind of sound because this is so not unisony. Flangers are a really great way of making something feel unisony without it actually being it. Is this just a wait? Really? Do we have a we have a direct slope down? Nice, cool. What am I doing? Center. There we go. Nice. I like negative feedback, but you don't have to. So I think this. Wait, where is that? Here? What? Figure out those values for me. What are my oscillator performance settings? Oh, just like for each of the harmonic series, like. You know, like one, like, so like, you know, times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, right? $82.25 and 9.15. Oh, okay. That was close. I type that in. Can I type that in? Enter value. Okay. But it would be cool if there was a snap mode for that. And 91.5. How close was I? Oh, I didn't see. We get it? We get it? Nah, probably. Can we do this in here? Vital. There's going to be a lot of this. Modulation. No. Oscillator. Sample. Voice. Phaser. Center. That. Cool. So now we just find what we like. Do quite like that one. Let's zoom out, then we can just use the fucking snap pencil, which would be way easier. God, automation on Logic sucks. Listen how late that is. Fucking Logic. This is why I don't use automation. Look how much we had to offset it by. I don't know why it's like that. Like, and there's, like, they have the goal. They have the fucking goal. Where is it? They have the fucking goal to add this. Oh no, not in here, is it? Or is it? Pencil tool. No, that's not it. In general? Editing. Basically, they have a setting somewhere that's called sample accurate automation. And you turn it on and it does fucking nothing. Oh, where is it? It might be in audio, actually. No. Ableton 11 time? Nah. Like, sure, those things suck, but recording matters more to me. It's not like there's not workarounds, you know? I mean, we could always just go with major chords. I'm going to put it on them because for some reason the mod wheel works fine. That's the weirdest shit, is that the mod wheel has no problem. Friday night funking. So right now this sounds really dry, by the way. Like that's how this sound is. Right, remove. So let's work out our confines, and let's also get rid of the phaser center automation. So right, so we want to go from here to is there a modulation automation fucking me up here? I think there is. Sorry, I'm going kind of slow right now. Yeah, there is. Go delete these nodes. Get out of here, nodes. Fucking node. All right, we have options. Let's get the phaser right, and then I'm probably going to move that same automation to the flanger too. It'll have extra modulations. So let's try this again. That sounds cool. Yikes! Delete these. I think I've set our bounds too high. 1 second. Do that. Low there. I like that. Let's see if adding the modulation to the this works. Hey, Marcus Hellberg, how you doing? NXTHXNQT. 4 of a year already. Time flies. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Is this still a... Why is there so much high end in that? Is that because of the compression we're using? I think it might be. That's cool. Not very useful. Cool though. I think I need to do this on an LFO tool. I don't have enough control of the time of it, which is not an issue. But yeah. Okay, so make full. Envelope. Sorry, I know. Once we have this down, I'll write a melody. I'll probably change the notes as well. But yeah. We need this to be... Oh, we need 24 pole as well. Yeah, that's what we were missing. That was a bit of a blind spot there. Cool. So this just needs to be like... There's me playing with that fucking envelope again, thinking it's still there. So what we can also do is, I wonder if we can just get away with using mix. Do we? Or we might have to remap, but yeah, we need to remap. That's fine. Okay, so where are you? Yes, so we do want to put mix on this, and then we want to wait. Where's matrix? Yeah, here we go. Which one is this? Filter mix. Okay, cool. No, not left and right. We just need to do this. So before we move on, it's probably worth us getting a rough idea how these things like combine. This isn't going to be great. I'm going to add a dimension expander just to kind of give us that rough idea of how it will sound with like bigness. This is far and away not indicative of how the track will be, and we're going to make a lot of changes, but we need to make sure that the flow is good. So. Cool. And then I'm just gonna like low cut all of the sides, so we don't have to deal with that bullshit. Sides. What I was looking for. I like how clean it is. Like, I think that done right, this could be really cool. LFO tool, just a nice little easy one. Just put on cut 2 and 4 and then change the offset, because that's what I use for D&B, and then I just change the offset there. Let's just listen to the kick, make sure the sidechain is cool. All right, that doesn't seem too bad. It's getting there. A lot of work to do, but there's like bones there, which is all we need at this point, you know? That's good. Clap's a bit wrong for the sound. And obviously when the kick does the kick roll, it's not like actually sidechaining properly, so. But there's something in that. I'm pretty into that. That's cool. So actually, I just realized what I want to do. Something possibly a bit more drastic on this thing. So, whoa. We're going to duplicate this thing. That's not a duplication. We're going to duplicate this thing, and then we're going to just do a 2-band. A nice little one of these with... delete band. Don't go away. Still deleting bands here. And then we'll also delete this band. There we go. So now we're just going to shape this area. Already pretty into it. Let's dry wet it a bit. Same over here. That's loud, isn't it? That's a bit loud. We don't need it to be that loud. We should gate this one. I don't really understand what's happening right now, I'll be honest. Yeah, let's not gate it. This is being weird. Nice. Look how fucking controlled this plugin is. Our phases are still all good too. Cool. Put the LFO. I'm just gonna put these back on. Cool. Okay. So now we know that we have a rough drop format. We're gonna fucking forget about it for a moment, and I'm just gonna like. Yeah, I really quite like the pump of this, the way this is kind of acting. This is cool. This is a great sketchbook. This is a good canvas. So what we've done, just to share with you the way I'm thinking about this project file and how I think about quite a lot of projects. You'll know this if you've been around a lot. We now have this, which is basically our instrument set. We can add to this a lot. We will be doing. There's still a lot of space in it. But we have a rough idea of what everything's going to sound, what our main elements are going to sound like together. So knowing that, we can go away and compose, like somewhere over here with the hi-hat at the same thing, knowing that once we put all those things together, it's going to be good, right? So now we're just composing. We don't have to worry. So we can just like put down some chords, we can work out a melody, and then once those things work and we know they're nice, and we're going to do that consciously to what we know is going to happen later on, we can just fully just like execute that shit, because we've already done the production work. It took us like 2 hours, bit of an L, honestly, but we've done that. We don't have to worry about that so much anymore. So let's do that. So what I'm going to do first is get like a nice clean sort of plucky bass kind of thing. Something pretty chilled out. You know what? Clean pluck bass. Why not? Bit bitey, but we can high cut it. Wow, Pro Q2, old patch. I think what I'm going to do first is put down some cute Shit. Dusty Signs. Okay. Actually, that's just going to work. Let's put that down. Too happy. Not after that. Not with that. I'm just going to leave that rolling. Oh, that's loud, ain't it? Fuck it hell. I quite like that. Don't know if I want it for this though. I think it needs to be cheekier. Tell you what I'll do. 100% sure what I want to go with here. I might take something less legato. See if we can come up with something a bit cooler from that. Fuck it. I do think I want the first chord to be major. Whether that's the major root, or whether the root is major or not, is undecided. But not the sound for it, but we found it, I think. It really wants it, so I'm just going to do it. You're blue for me, FYI. I can't read the names when you guys have that color though. It's awful for me. We have a rule around here, guys, because honestly, I don't think this is going to sound anything like hoo-ha. Let the idea come through, please, please, please. Like, these are layers. These are all tiny layers that aren't going to matter. same key as hoo-ha. Same key as hoo-ha, but there's different chords. It's like, yeah, whatever, you know. You can hear it. I'm not disagreeing with you because what you hear is what you hear. But please don't share that with me because honestly, as soon as you say it sounds like something, I'm instantly out of the idea and in another one that's already been done and it's dead, you know? Like, it does kill creativity when you guys say that, honestly. And I know you don't mean to. I know you're just saying, oh, it sounds like hoo-ha, cool. But that's what it does to me. Like, I've put 2 sounds down and a hi-hat. Sounds like hoo-ha. Okay, cheers. The idea's gone. All right. I think I'll just make it a chat rule, like the people click on when they start the stream. Like, no one needs to feel bad. Like, I know that there's absolutely no part of you that was doing that to, like, you know, upset me or like or do that. I know that there's none of that. Like, oh, that's piercing. That's why. It's a natural thing to do. Like, I'm not angry at anyone. It's just like that's what it does. When there's a musician or somebody making something and you tell them that it looks or is like something else, then instantly they think of that thing. It's like, quick, don't think of a frog. You all just thought of a frog, right? And this is a vibe. You know, when we're making a track, you got to surround yourself in the vibe, and that's the best way to make something that's coherent, you know? Yeah, you lost the frog game. That's it. That's exactly how it is. And there's, again, no anger or like animosity towards anyone who's done that in here before. I would just rather, you know, share that that's actually what it does creatively. It's such a delicate thing, you know? Like, yeah. Let's see what we get. What's this? What? Is that my mod wheel? Is my what? Mod wheel freaking out? What is that? Oh, you know what that is? Where is that? That's the sustain pedal. That was me knocking my sustain pedal on the floor. Yikers. Let's go. It didn't pick up the other ones I played. I may as well have just clicked it in all along. I'm going to add extra notes to this as well. I think we might change the key. Oh shit, Becky raid. Sorry, I was very much focusing on these blue notes. Becky, how you doing? How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. That's a vibe. We have a vibe. Hell yeah, Becky. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. What did you get up to? What did you do? Why not? Instantly press the wrong note. 1 in 12 chance. Actually, on GTFO today, made some drum and bass, obviously. Hell yes. Nice. Yeah, so on GTFO today, I think we're all pretty excited because today we're doing C1. So we've been doing some stuff off stream. We finished the one we were doing last week because that one's a fucking snooze fest. And actually last week we finished, did we finish 2 last week or just 1? We finished B2 in one go and then B3 was just like a slog. We did that one off stream because we didn't want to subject you to that. Today we're doing C1 and apparently according to our very lovely GTFO friends, C1 is when the game really begins. And we don't really know what that means. Wait, actually. Top right. There you go. There you go. That's what we're doing. Yeah, Zerk, if you don't... Yeah, don't watch it then. Don't. If you're into GTFO and you don't want to have like later content spoiled, don't watch tonight, but it is going to be like a big time. To our understanding. I like this a lot. Do something. I'm gonna do the flex. We're gonna do the flex that we do sometimes. So give me 2 minutes and then the flex will be complete. Bukes, how you doing, friend? How's things? Been a little minute since we've seen you around to these parts. Welcome back. To be fair, though, I also have not been streaming much, so, you know. Yeah, that's fair, Tanksky. This is a melodic flex. I'm talking production when I talk about that. Like, you can make melodic flexes if they make sense to support your ideas, I think. But you make a good point. Wait, can I just... Oh, right, okay, I can do this all with keyboard. Lovely! Had some pasta. Nice! We're actually doing dubstep today. Did you know that, Melda Dynamics Multiband is fucking aggressive, completely modular with how many crossovers there are, up to 6, and has a really good non-phase destructive mode and can be as aggressive as OTT because damn, shit kicking off. Oh. That's what this has got to be quiet. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would work. I should have gone lower. Can't be asked. This is not what we want. I'm taking myself out of the vibe by spending ages on a harmony, which I could do later. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's keep moving. We need to work out what our riff is. What key are we in right now? I think we're in G. Yeah, we're in G. These are all major chords. Oh, we don't even have to write fucking chord modulation. Oh, we love it. Right, I think what we want to do is make a really simple version of this same sound. I'm talking like literally just a saw with a low pass on it. Fun times. And then I need to write a melody over it. And then we might actually have the track pretty much done. So like, wow, that's way more like. And yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. All right, let's get out some kind of lead. What do we want? I kind of want to make the loudspeaker lead work here, I'm not going to lie. Oh, steak turned out good. I need to see this. Hell yeah, Tankski. Big up. Big up. That looks great. Nice. I think actually the best shout here is start producing the drop. I'm not even going to lie. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start reducing these sounds into much like simpler things. I think I'm going to glitch the shit out of this thing. So we're going to get rid of all these. Give it full sustain. Yeah. And I'm just literally gonna do, yeah, let's get weird. Let's just use like a LFO tool. And then we'll use a band pass with like loads of resonance. I don't know if this is gonna even be a good idea, but I kind of want to do something really extreme, so give me a second. Resonance on like pretty much full. Cut off. Are there any like basic? No, that change no. This kind of sucks. Okay, let's just like make it random as fuck. Put loads of stuff in like this. Nice. Probably more, but I guess it doesn't matter all that much. This isn't supposed to be like organized or anything. Let's just select all of them and then, wait, can we not Alt? Oh, there it is. How did I do that? How'd you do it? Shift? No. Oh, Shift's useful. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, let's change this up to like 15. A weird number. A weird number indeed. Okay, this is all I need to do. Cool. Sick. I didn't know that existed on LFO tool. I have learned something new. If you hold shift, it does stairs. Stairs. Cool. And then we'll do that to not volume. Oh. Do that to 0, volume 100. Cut off maybe like up here, but we're going to take the cut off really high. Let's see how this sounds. Just something like that for some like aggro. Whoa, this keeps happening. I don't know why Pro Q3 keeps doing this. Like it keeps doing that weird thing where it just goes mental. Cool. Right, let's start making this work. Cool. So we're gonna start here. Wrong patch. So first things first, I'm gonna get rid of like that placeholder like effect on top of it. Can we? Maybe go 45 instead. Whatever. Right, let's get this working because obviously this doesn't sound great yet. I'm also curious about this. That's got to be the beginning of it. Like, it was kind of non-negotiable. That's how it has to start. Yeah. Let's just keep it simple at the beginning. I want to fuck with this a little bit. That's better. Might parallel clip it before all that too. Yeah, we don't have to worry about anything really here. Let's just do. Let's see about putting a little cheeky Pro R in between these two compressors. Often a good call. We shall see. Yeah, we'll see how that works later on, Lavender. Clip shifter is both. You can choose how hard and soft it is. It's variable. It's also free, which is fucking cool. Or at least I use the free version of it. Like, all the rest of the stuff that comes with it is kind of unnecessary for me. We love reverb. Wow. That phase is just like exactly what I would want it to be. Fucking love that. Let's clip it. This is why, like, I'm not going to clip it this much, but this is why. Like, we can clip this, and our high end stays completely intact, because this green line right here is our, like, saw ticks, and they're completely, like, safe. Yeah. One thing I want to do here, maybe add back in just the comb to a small degree. That's a filter. I quite like that, Cronox. Alexis Lestrange, I totally missed your sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. We all do. Thank you. Back in the lab again. Yeah, indeed. ABV Grizz as well. Thank you. Legit got you through lockdown. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. Thank you. Chromaverb. I've never used Chromaverb, so couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you at all. Do that. Is that unholy? Yeah, it's a bit unholy. Do that. Wait. I don't use Chromaverb. I don't really just. There are that got added like way after I was using like other reverbs and stuff. I'm sure they're good. I don't know. I think my brother uses Chromaverb. Let's add these back in. I wanted to just do that without. I should have just bypassed them, but whatever. This is pretty much what I wanted it to sound like. Yeah, I mean, like it's a bit bitey. Like all the top end is a bit over the top. But we can fix that, like this. Bit much. But why is this not subscribers only? I don't know. I see no reason. What we're going to do is change this up a little bit. I want this to actually be on dots. And we'll bring this back a bit. And then we can actually do this manually. Just doing it without the sidechain for now, because we can get it working without the sidechain and then make it work with the sidechain. It's better to do it that way around. Oh, your limiter question? Favorite limiter? Probably Pro 9, Ozone 9 Maximizer. This, yeah, well, Bukes. This, so let me take off like the extra stuff. So these are all fully maximized, like 100%, like, you know, threshold minus 32 in infinite ratio. It's basically shrinking down the dynamic range to basically nothing on every single band, like OTT would, but you can like play some yourself. So, like, not quite right yet, but. Maybe we want like. That is better. And then I've got like a less bands one kind of saving it later on. Right, let's get this sidechain correctly. So the kicks are the same each time, which makes our job very easy. So I'm just going to quickly copy this channel onto this channel, which is our sidechain channel. I love it when dubstep is. I love sidechaining for rhythm because it's just so easy because it's just a kick. It's just a kick every time that there's anything that you would want to sidechain to. So I'm just going to send this to a bus, which is going to be our generic kind of like basses bus. I might even turn it into a mix bus and sidechain bus. So I'm going to put all my compression down here. Could you even automate the bands, give it a little change of character? Probably. I haven't tried. Logic's automation workflow is awful, so I never experiment with that kind of stuff. It's a shame, but it is what it is. So yeah, let's listen to these. Oh, I didn't copy that when I did that. Instrument 1. We haven't even got an audio channel on here yet. That's kind of cool. That doesn't happen for me. That used to not happen for me ever. Okay, so. We might have to do this multi-bandedly, but we'll see. Yeah, honestly, we're going to have to multi-band this. That's fine. We'll send this mix bus to something else. We haven't compressed that sound yet either. There's a lot that we're still waiting to do, but I just want to get these things set up so that it's a more creative process. Like that's kind of always what I aim for most, is to kind of just set up the pieces so I can play with them. Because last week we started something that's actually turned into a really important project for me. And like what we did on the session on stream was basically make all those pieces, and then I went away afterwards and just vibed out with those same pieces and managed to make something I'm very excited about. And that, to me, is much, much more important than actually like getting results quickly, because then you're enabled to make something that's really hopefully quite well produced, and then and also you don't even have to worry about it while you're actually creating. Yeah, I just don't automate in general. It's just not fun on Logic. It's not accurate either. Like, it's out of time, so it's just like there's sadly no actual reason to automate, because it will just not be as you intend for it to be. Like if I did like a like a dun 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 with saw waves, or like like the classic sort of eighths automation high cut on a saw wave, it wouldn't be in time. It would be offbeat completely. Like probably by like 3 30-second notes or some shit like that. It's mad. It's like unforgivably bad. But there's so much on Logic that I need that it's necessary. So let's just do the low end first. Where is our low end? Kick. Give me my kick. Where is it? Oh, I did it again. God, why am I not copying anything? I'm going to take this nice and low. Because this sidechain is one of those times where the sidechain is actually going to be part of the arrangement. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the low end nice and clean, and then we're going to do an insane high sidechain. Cool. We can do something like this, like some madness in the tops, like. So we're literally bow tying our tops. Breakdown music. I know that FL's amazing, but I record a lot, and FL and Ableton aren't great for recording. So you know. One thing I want to do here real quick, actually, is just... Just using the same thing, take off a lot of the effects. Yeah, that's what I figured. And I don't like the idea of bouncing between different project files, honestly. Like different... what am I saying? Different DAWs for different for different functions. Like I get why people do, and I know, of course, I know a lot of people that do. It's just it doesn't appeal to me at all. I've tried it before. I tried doing a couple projects in Ableton with recording in Logic, and it just felt like I was breaking it up too much. I felt like I was losing sight of the track by doing it. But that's totally like anecdotal, personal experience. Like I wouldn't ever like tell someone to stop doing something that's working for them. Like nah, no, thank you. I'm not that guy. How high does that go? I wouldn't go higher. There we go. That's what we're after. I know the sub's off, by the way. How's this working in this situation? That's really cool. Right, let's start mixing this then. Like start getting pieces together and turn this into something that's a whole thing. This sound is its EQ is terrible. Let's fix that. Unforgivable EQ. I'm also gonna like stop the sidechain for a bit. I want to work on this sound. Oh wait, you know what we can do? I'm just gonna save it as it is, and we're just gonna go to town on that sound whilst listening to everything together. I'm also gonna take it up a key because I need a brain reset. So I'm just trying to consider something here. Right. Meerkat, we're not looking at that sound right now. if we want to do that. Kind of cool. It's very mid-heavy still. Like, we'll fix that. I might just reprocess the whole thing because it's got good, like... Wow, those compressors are doing so much. Oh, OTT style workflow. We love it. Wow. OTT style workflow, not OTT itself. Like, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I need to completely change up the modulations in this, and the reason being that this thing should have been an envelope all along. Actually, I think everything should have been an envelope all along. Yeah, this makes more sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have way more control if we do it like this. I'm going to have to kind of reconsider how this sound was made a little bit. So let's just do it like this for now. Yeah, that is exactly it, because it's like you get woken up from the trance and it's like, oh wait, this kind of fucking works. Yeah. Quite right yet, but it's getting there. This is going to get old real quick. You know what we're going to do here? Real old school trick that I'm sure a lot of you do anyway all the time. What's this doing again? Phase center? Fuck off. Cut off. Here we go. Gain up. Resonance. Decent. Then we can go. One thing I want to check here, actually. I want to double check the filters have enough set things. I have a feeling they might have, and we might be able to get extra like tone out of it if we do some filter correct stuff. No, I think we're good. Yeah, that looks. I think that's okay. Yeah, all the ticks are in the same place. Okay, no. What I was checking there is to see if these filters had rotated, like, because these are actually all in the same place. These turn down as this turns up, if you know what I mean. So as this is getting, like, further away from the zero crossing points, these ones are faded back into it. That's all that's going on there. It's a really simple thing. It's just saws and formant. That's all it is. I just wanted to make sure that we'd done it correctly after, because I added those filters without really thinking about it. Hey, Pika guy. How you doing? You know, I just realized we can just use the lacy perk for that, as you're saying. Lacy perk. Is that it? No. All right, yeah, this is right. I'm doing like too many things at once. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Let's get the tone right. Because right now this is like a little off. I'm just gonna EQ it after the, like what I was trying to do, I'll be honest, like there was a thing I was doing this entire time that I didn't let on. I was trying to see if I could get the tone completely fine by only using those multibands, which, like, I don't know why I was bothering with that, but like, you know, we just need to do this. And we're good. So that sounds all right now. We'll try something here that might be cool. I'm going to change this out for poop saw. Now that we've got everything in place, I wonder if that extra noise will help us out. It definitely could. Favorite poop saw. Which of these do I want? Let's try the more noisy one for once. Let's put an LFO on this, turn it into noise. Oh, I'm editing the wrong one. Yeah, that's what I thought. It. Good to challenge myself though. Yeah, but like, bit of an unnecessary challenge. What's this doing? All right, yeah, okay. So this just needs to be returned to normal. And then we just like put it on a sync. This is taking forever, this I'm taking too long. Got an hour until GTFO. I want results. Where did it go? Just a bit much. I think we can EQ that. Less reverb. Different reverb. We have so many tonal options. All right, here's how we're going to do this then. Cast it's literally just sync window and resampling after you sample some noise to an oscillator. Is this an envelope? Is this supposed to be an envelope? Is that what that's going to be? Is this how this is going to work? I'm into it. If it is, I don't mind. Let's go. It's not. It's going to be a mod wheel. And also, one thing I want to do here is just a straight up notch filter. Notch spread? No, just the notch blend. Oh wait, BPN. That's what I want. And we'll just key track that and we'll find where it works best first before we do this. Thank you, Master. I'm having an alright time. Maybe I just want a static notch, actually. That's kind of cool.